Hi everybody, I'm Elly Richardson and today I'm going to be sewing a jacket for my bunny. So this is Reese's and she's slightly bigger than my other bunnies, so I'm going to be using her for the measurements, though it doesn't really matter. And then I have my fabric. This is fleece and it's like polka dotted with different colored polka dots. And then I have thread that matched closest to the fabric. And then I have scissors and needles, and I have my folder for a workspace because that is what I'm going to use. So that's it for the materials, and now on to the measuring. So pretty much I'm just going to try to keep her in place as well as possible without like hurting her or anything, but I'm going to wrap this around her, and I also want to make it like looser first of all so I could like button it if I want to. Like I might add like buttons on the bottom so I can like easily take it on and off, and also just like to make it more comfortable for her because this is like not supposed to be like a jacket that you would like wear outside. It's more like for fun like pictures and stuff, as I probably already said. So I think it would be like about here that I would wrap it around to, and I can always like cut off the extras. So I'm just going to do that quickly, probably in time lapse. Snip, 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 snip. Okay, so now I have this part of the fabric and I'm going to get Reese's again so I can just make sure it's perfect. So I did get her real quick. It did seem a little small, but I can always add like more fabric, just like sew it on. I'm just not going to do that right now because it might actually fit her. Right here I was cutting like a half circle thing to fit around Reese's head or Twitch's head. So pretty much it looks like this right now, and yeah, I need to do like other things to it like armholes, and I'm probably going to add a hood too, like just for style, not for like actual functionality. I just had to trim this. Okay, so now they are the same length, well pretty much the same length as you can see, and I'm going to get Reese's over here and I'm going to show you me measuring her to get to the right armhole spot. So pretty much I have her here and I'm going to measure out her armholes, like where her armholes should be. So Reese's gonna have to lift you up a little bit. Okay, so I think it should like be like around here and here for the armholes. I'll mark it with like little pieces of fabric so I remember correctly, because I don't want to use marker or anything, but yeah. So I might move this like out a little bit further, just like a tiny bit like that. And I'm going to cut the holes quickly. To be honest, this was probably one of the most boring time lapses of this video, so yeah, sorry. Okay, so now I made like two kind of like little X holes, like there's like an X if you can see, but like I might like cut out the circle later. Okay, so it does fit. I'm definitely going to make the armholes like a little bit bigger, and I'm going to add like kind of sleeves to them. So Reese's, come on out of this. Okay, there you go. Okay, now I'm going to make these armholes a little bit bigger because as you can see they are pretty small, and I'm gonna make like them circles rather than X's. Like I just said, I was just trimming the armholes to make them a little bit bigger so the arms would fit better. Sorry if I end up rambling because I'm not playing music, because first of all, the chance of getting copyrighted. Second of all, I don't have great music choices that I know wouldn't be copyrighted, so I'm just going to ramble. And this wasn't the most exciting part of the video, but like, yeah. And also, my head was cut off. This is what they look like right now, and I also need to add sleeves, so I'm just gonna get Reese's over here. Okay, so I was not recording when I was like putting this up to her, but the armholes do fit pretty well. And now I'm gonna have to add some like little sleeves. So I have my fabric here, and I think they should be like half like this length. If you can see like this cut right here, half of this length each. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut them real quick, and I don't know how wide I'm gonna make them. I might make them like a small bit oversized, so like there's like moving room and stuff, but yeah, so I'm just gonna do a time lapse. Here's me just snipping with scissors again. Fun. And then I cut them in half and had to fix them up a little bit to make them even. Okay, from now on, I'm just gonna play music. Okay, so now I have finished sewing this one side, so there's like still a hole that can look through, but yeah, I don't know what the stitch that I used is called, but I kind of went like looped around and then through and then up and around and then through again. I don't know what you call that, but if you know the name of it and the comments are on, please comment it down below so I know. Now I'm just gonna like quickly turn it out, and then you have a nice little sleeve. So if you are following along to this, make sure you stitch it like really tightly. So now I am going to do the other one, and I'm gonna see if I can make this a cool transition. Okay, so now I have two of these, and the same style stitching has been used on both. This is kind of what the stitching looks like, both of them. This was hand sewn, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I don't really know how to use a sewing machine, so I have to like hand sew everything that I do sew normally. And I also tried to stitch it as well as possible. So it's like pretty tight stitching, and it like won't come loose or anything. So now I have both the sleeves, and I need to sew them into the jacket. Again, I did sew it the same way with the seam on the inside, and now I have both sleeves on the jacket. Whoops, I just dropped it. so I just finished like sewing the hood, and let's see what it looks like. Hopefully it turns out good because, ooh, it's actually not bad. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. It is just kind of be for show. It's not gonna actually be like usable, so it doesn't really matter the size necessarily, but I think this looks like a hood. Like, I mean, it might not be the first thing you think of, but like on the coat it will definitely look like a hood in the spot placement. So pretty much I'm gonna have to sew it on like right here where I have like the little like neck kind of cut out, so it's more comfortable for the bunny. I'm going to like sew it in, and it won't go all the way to the edges, which might be a little bit weird, but still I'm just going to sew it on, and yeah. Okay, so now I have finished the jacket for the most part. I probably will add some buttons, but I don't know necessarily. I think it would be a cute touch, but I would probably have to find like colors that matched. And also I am keeping like a raw edge because I don't really know how to like make seams on the edges. Like I do know how to make them, but I feel like it isn't necessary with fleece all the time, and I'm not going to do it. If you want to, you definitely can. I'm going to be putting the buttons on, and then hopefully I will be able to get it completely on her and let it stay there, because I tried it on like without filming, and like it didn't like stay on her very well. So I'm going to see if the buttons will fix that. Okay, so now I got this bunny Twitch. I don't know if I already told you, but I switched out the bunny because after lunch I decided that Twitch would be easier to bring upstairs. These are the buttons sewn on. I don't know if you can see very well because they're clear. I did 4. Okay, so this is it on. So it wasn't like fitting very well, so I did not button the second 2 buttons, but I think she looks really cute. And the hood is also cute. It's obviously not supposed to be used as like an actual hood, but I just thought it was a cute touch. And also I might like trim these because they're kind of just like, they look just pointy and stuff. But yeah, and if I can take some cute pictures with Twitch in this, then I will put them on the screen now. But anyways, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with anyone who you think would like it. Bye! So, oh, Reese's.